What's up, gamers? The Red Dragon here, and we are checking out Medal of Honor Warfighter. This is the beta which is going on the Xbox version. You've got different nationalities, different classes that you can choose from. Each class has their particular perks and advantages. I really like the Spec Ops. This is the Canadian Spec Ops that I'm playing with. Maybe it's because I had some of my best games with this particular class, but they're really fast. And I also like their special ability. You'll notice down there in the bottom left next to my map, I have a special ability which I can do a scan. And you'll see that here in a little bit. I'll actually scan, and it allows me to see through walls for just a split second. It only lasts for just a brief moment, so you better be looking in the right location. And it also takes a little while before it comes back. But this particular class allows me to kind of play stealthy or offensively as well, because I can look at an area to see if there's somebody in a room or hiding upstairs before I actually go in there and attack or prepare to defend against somebody who might be coming around the corner. And there you go, I just activated that, so you get to see how short of a time that it is. Now, this particular game that we're playing is called HotSpot. And this is a really fun game mode. We are having to defend throughout the course of this game. There are several different bomb sites, and throughout the game, the bomb sites will actually change up and move around. But you're supposed to defend. So you saw that I was close to the bomb, and I was defending, and then I decided to get up and run away for whatever reason. And as soon as I do, then they ended up arming it. So we've got just a few seconds before we have to defuse that, or else they're going to end up winning this particular round, and we'll have to move on. But we do have a guy over there, and he will be defending or defusing the bomb, as you see right there. So you'll notice that at the top of your screen there's a timer that's going down. That's how long we have to defend this base. We have to keep the attackers out of here for at least 4 minutes. And you'll notice that there's 5 little different check boxes. So the way this game mode works is it's a best out of 5 rounds. So if we defend 3 different bomb sites, then we win. Or if the attackers attack successfully 3 different bomb sites, then they win. So this game, a lot of times, we actually had a lot of games where it came down to the final wire, to the final base, where we would defend twice successfully, the attackers came back and would attack twice, and then it came down to that last base. So it really made for some really intense gameplay. And the way that the bomb site actually moves around the map, it keeps the game flow flowing very nicely. Like, you're not just sticking in one place or having to defend the entire game in one location on the map. It takes really good advantage of the entire map, the way it moves around and switches up. And so I'm really digging this HotSpot game mode. I really enjoy this. Now, the way it works as far as a squad goes, you know that in Battlefield you have like squads of 4, and you can use them to spawn on, you can give them ammo and stuff like that. This game is a little bit different. The way this works is that mortar just totally lit me up, or whatever that was, but the guys did end up defusing the bomb right before that ended up coming in. So anyway, back to what I was saying. The way this works as far as the squad system goes is you have a fire team, and it's just you and one other person. So it's kind of co-op in that sense. So we're all playing together as a team, but you do have one person on your team which they call your buddy, and he is signified by green, so you'll see that I'm close to my buddy. Now, the buddy allows a lot of different advantages, so you'll want to be sure that you always have a buddy in game. For one, they allow you a spawn point, which is probably the biggest advantage to having a buddy. If you don't have a buddy, then you are going to be spawning at the back of the base every time and having to make a long run in towards wherever it is that you're having to defend or attack, which isn't always fun. So if you have a buddy and they're close to the action, then you can just use them as a spawn point. They do have it set up really nice so that if your teammate is in action, or if they're in a firefight or something, then you can't spawn on them. So there's a lot of different tactical things that I've already seen in this game so far that I really like. That means that you have to play the objective and you have to work together. Just take the bomb sites, for instance. If you're on the attacking team, which, by the way, I'll definitely do some more videos where I'm showing you that so you can better understand it. The bomb sites, you can actually arm the sites from different sides of the base. So you'll want to be sure that, like, if you're going to plant a bomb, you'd want to plant it in a section that is easy for you to defend and not so easy for the defenders to come in there and be able to defuse. So you want to be able to kind of, you know, use tactics and strategy as far as that goes when it comes just to simple things, just like which side of the bomb should we actually arm. And it doesn't matter if you just arm the bomb, then it blows up. But so there's a lot of different things that you can use to your advantage. Another good thing about the buddy system is that you can give them ammo. So if they need ammo, you can just walk up to them, press X, and resupply them. So something that me and my friends were doing last night is, as soon as we would spawn in on one another, then we would go ahead and resupply that person, or we would try to if they weren't running around or something else like that. And so you stay working together. So it actually works out really well. I didn't know how that was going to work as far as, you know, taking squads down to such a low level where it's just you and one other person, especially since we're all working together as a team for the defense. But I actually liked it. I really actually enjoyed everything about the beta as far as the gameplay goes. I like the support system, the way it's set up. I like the way the movement works. I'll be honest with you, I didn't like the first Medal of Honor game. I probably spent at most maybe a couple of hours on the multiplayer, and I was done with it. I had no desire to play that game anymore. And so this game, I've already probably put in more time into the beta than I did the entire last Medal of Honor game that released. This one just feels so much more polished and feels so much better as far as the gameplay goes. I want to stress that because this is beta, so I don't know what's been changed, what's been tweaked already, but there definitely are some issues, and they primarily come in when it comes to the party system, which is a bummer because it seems like this happens in almost every game that we play, where it's so difficult in order for you and your buddies or your friends to stay on the same team, to stay on the same fire squad. And we were going in there, we were locking our position. We tried so many different ways to make sure it wasn't us that was screwing up and that it was the game. And yeah, it was the game. It would toss us around on other games and not keep us together. So that was kind of a bummer. Hopefully that'll be fixed once the game comes out. And the other thing that we were having a problem with, as you see that I just called in that airstrike right there, or mortar, whatever you want to call it. I think it was a dragon fire. But we were at the end of the game anyway. But the only other major issue that we had with the game was the disconnections. We got disconnected a lot from the server. So hopefully, again, that's because it's beta, and the real game will actually have that all sorted out. So stay tuned. I'm going to be doing lots more videos. I'll show you the attacker team, which is a lot of fun. I really enjoy attacking on Medal of Honor Warfighter. Please give me a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the beta if you've tried it already. That does it for me, The Red Dragon. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.